The Lesbian Bondage Session. Written by Connor Hayden. Narrated by TK Love. The store seemed fairly empty. As she looked around after stepping through the door, Elaine could only see a couple of other people. It suited her, not that she was particularly uncomfortable or embarrassed about browsing the aisle of a sex store. An empty store just made it easier to move around without others getting in the way. It wasn't her first visit, although on previous occasions her girlfriend Donna accompanied her. They enjoyed looking at the toys, giggling quietly at what they could do to each other. This time, though, Elaine wanted to surprise her girlfriend with the buys she made and had come straight to the shop after work. She knew what she wanted, but still took some time to peruse the various sex toys and equipment available. It always amazed her just what could be bought, and as she walked around she picked up various items to have a look at them. A double dildo caught her attention and she grinned as she picked it up. "Geez, that's thick," she thought, as she squeezed her fingers around it. The information showed that the dildo was around 14 inches long, and it resembled two hard cocks joined at the balls. This allowed two women to use it at the same time, each pleasuring themselves with one end of the dildo. The added attraction, though, was that it could be separated into two, giving the opportunity for a single woman to use both. Nice, thought Elaine, but she finally put the dildo back down and turned her attention to what she really wanted. In recent weeks, Donna's book reading had included a bondage story, and she suddenly seemed fixated on the idea. She talked about it incessantly to the point where Elaine finally decided to do something about it. They didn't particularly have a dominant-submissive relationship, but a little role-playing never harmed anyone, and if Donna felt the desire to be tied up and used, then Elaine was happy to oblige. In truth, the idea excited her, and even though she wanted to give her girlfriend a thrill, she was sure that she would have a lot of fun as well. Making her way around to an aisle with what looked like bondage equipment, Elaine walked along it. She just wanted something simple, and her eyes finally settled on a bondage kit. Picking it up to see what was inside, Elaine smiled. The kit contained a satin eye mask, nylon ball gag, elbow ties, and wrist restraints. There was also a suede whip, and her smile grew wider as she looked at the picture. The short suede tassels were designed for pleasure more than pain, and the thought of whipping it onto her girlfriend's bare ass sent a shiver up her spine. She suddenly knew she wanted it. With the decision made up, Elaine made her way toward the service counter. Her mind suddenly came back to the double dildo, though, and the thought that she could use it on Donna as she was tied and at her mercy sprung into her mind. She walked back to it, picking the dildo up again, and as she held it in her hand, decided to get it. She grabbed one that was boxed and finally walked to the service counter, where she paid for the...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?